I love gay people. Can you sing it?
No.
Hey everyone, this is Bianca, Joe's younger, but much wiser sister. He asked me to write a brief warning to display before episodes for obvious reasons. So, real quick, if you are easily offended, not a fan of profanity, and/or are looking for something educational/informative, this ain't it. Trust me, speaking from personal experience, I've left the dinner table myself a few times because of them. Anyways, these episodes are meant to be purely entertaining, if not self-deprecating. Proceed with caution. I apologize in advance.
What up, what up, what up, beautiful people? I'm Joseph Budo. Welcome to the Apologize in Advance podcast. With me, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, my father, Robert Budo Sr. And, of course, would never miss an episode, the man on the couch, my brother, Dirty Birdie's here. What up, Rob? He talks too much, that guy.
Yeah, he smiles too much, though.
So, happy Halloween week to everybody. Hope you guys are going to have a happy, safe, trick-or-treating with all the kids. I know that we do. It's one of my favorite holidays with the kids, absolutely hands down, because they have so much fun, and we as adults get to have some fun as well, especially in our neighborhood. Our neighborhood is hands down the best. Like, my brother's got, I don't remember it anymore, but there's a beer house that gives out beer. There's like 3 houses that give out beer and wine in the neighborhood, so we make sure that we stop by there so the adults can. But this morning, well, we started last night, me and Stink, Cassiana, my youngest, started her practicing of her costume because she had a parade at school this morning, and it was amazing. She did not come out of character one time. Christian, can you pull up the picture of her? So in a sea, a big ocean full of, oh, there's our guy. There's our guy.
There he goes.
Fight, baby.
My
fight,
man.
Fight. Get out and vote, all you people. Whether you're voting left or right, don't matter. Get out and vote.
What pick did you want? Which one of her?
Either one of them. I want to show both of them. But, yeah, so like I was saying, in a sea of just unicorns. I don't mind this guy over here. In a sea of unicorns and princesses and all beautiful colors, my daughter wanted to be Wednesday Addams. And this girl did not come out of character all day. Literally did not for 1 second crack a smile or do anything. She just walked. And everybody loved it, and it was great. What the hell are you doing over there?
I found it.
What'd you find? I don't even know what he's looking for.
Free.
Ah,
All right. I had to put that out there,
Trump
man.
brings him out at the rallies to actually sing it live.
All right, well, I would go if he asked me. I'd sing it live.
Danny Brown, shout out downtown Danny Brown, who was in the building last night in Las Vegas for the rally. Thank you for sharing.
That's my boy.
Danny was out there repping. It was such a great rally last night. It was really good. You're not into it. All right. I forgot this is pre-recorded, but so today's actually Monday for you guys seeing this, but it's really Friday. The Yankees play tonight. It is game 1 of the World Series.
Baseball gods, please hear my prayers.
Both of us.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Spirito Santo. Listen, we really, really need to steal a game in LA.
Oh, if we don't, we'll
In trouble.
Yeah.
We're in trouble. We
Yeah.
have to steal one. And setting the tone in game 1 would be sick.
Well, this is what we need, bro.
I don't think it gets
To
better.
all you Yankee fans, get on your knees, pray to them baseball gods. We're
Yep.
gonna need all the prayers we can get.
We need some good. We need everything. We need playoff
We
Stanton.
got the goods, but so do they.
Yeah, they do have the goods. We need playoff Stanton to stay playoff Stanton.
We need Judge
We need Judge to get your
to be Aaron Judge.
Yeah, man, be regular season Judge.
That's it. That's all we ask.
Well, we're just asking for regular
And
season Judge.
Rizzo's on the roster, so I'm comfortable with Rizzo in there.
Listen.
I love my boy Rizzo.
Hopefully Rizzo can knock some out. The hometown hero, man.
Listen, let him just keep doubling. We don't need home runs. Small ball, because we get all our runs from home runs. We need small ball.
I went and picked up Giabella from school on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And they have Rizzo's pick. They have. So when I was in school, I was. I can't do it, bro. You're killing me right now.
guess.
I went to the school to pick up Giabella, and Rizzo's jersey was on the wall. I'm anticipating it popping up, and it's making me laugh. And his jersey's on the wall, his Douglas jersey, and then his Cubs jersey, and then it has his like accolades at the bottom, right at the bottom. And I'm like, you guys are gonna update that frame when the Yankees win the World Series, right? And the lady behind the desk is like, oh my God, I've already said it. She goes, I'm a huge Yankee fan. I hope Rizzo gets one in New York because it's just a
too.
Cubs jersey and a Douglas jersey. I'm like, now you need a Douglas jersey and a Yankees jersey if he does it again.
Right.
But his picture's all over the front.
Rob, what do you think?
Rob's not interested today. All right, Rob, I'll leave you alone. But yeah, man, I'm really excited. My sister signed up. She's a real like one-upper, isn't she?
Yeah. She has to one up everybody,
Everybody.
especially you
That's what
guys.
I'm saying. She's been in.
I mean, you guys are pieces of shit. You never even.
Oh.
You never even trunk or treated.
Oh. I go to all the trunk or treats.
No, I didn't say go.
I don't host.
She's
them.
participating.
That's why I'm calling her a one-upper.
That's right. That's my girl.
She's a one-up.
That's my girl.
First year doing the donations to the kids for the costumes, and it was done in 24 hours, and the little girl had a custom candy bag with her name on it. I go, Jesus, Bianca. I've been doing this for 8 years. I've never done something. It's my 8th year doing it. You're coming year one.
I've been doing it a couple of years, and when
Yeah, you're on like year 4 or 5.
Yeah, I go to Costco and just load up, and
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like when we did the donations with Una.
yeah, well, that's
for
where
the
I
young
got
kids.
all my stuff.
Yeah, no, Mom got some. Well, the costume she got on Amazon. But
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
else.
Bianca got a custom basket for the logo. I'm like, you really making us look bad. So then she goes and one-ups us again and signs up to trunk or treat to be a trunk. And then she seen my daughter's parade this morning, and these people were next level. Oh, you want to talk about old short pipe? The Lambo?
Oh God.
These people are all out giving out, I'm talking full bags full of candy, already pre-made, stapled. Here you go, happy Halloween. This guy's got his Lambo, doors open, trunk in the front. So trunk or treat, his front
And he's
trunk.
telling everybody, get in line.
And he's passing out
One dumb lollipop.
one lollipop to
A
each
dum
kid.
dum. You have to say dum dum because people will know what that is. They're the size of a quarter.
A dime.
Maybe a nickel. A nickel.
Nickel. We'll go nickel.
Yeah.
I
A
think
dum
dime.
dum lollipop. You had to bring 175
100
bags of candy because each trunk had to have at least 175. This guy had one large bag of lollipops. And as the kids were coming up, he was going, please, form a straight line. Like
Like, you had so much. Like,
he had this orange old...
some people were really, really good. This one lady had a whole graveyard.
But wait, the point of the matter is you got a car, couple 100,000, 200,000-300,000, whatever the old car was
I
worth.
said some Snickers.
And he, full-size Snickers.
Full-size Snickers.
He gave a dum-dum
See how you
lollipop.
agreed with that so fast? I go, full-size Snickers, of course.
Listen, a dum-dum lollipop
He's going to probably watch this podcast.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying. You need to step your candy game up is what I was going to say.
Yeah, bro. Listen, that just really kind of pissed me off a little. Because
Also,
I was looking for Snickers.
we're going to vote today. Got to get that done today.
Yes, we are. Listen, people, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, make sure you vote because this is going to be the most important election of our life.
Are you done?
No.
No, you done talking?
My God.
Don't listen to what he's saying, okay? Right or left, vote with your brain, okay? We all know Trump's the better option. You can't not vote for him because you don't like him.
Yeah,
okay?
listen, he's not
Look
the
at his
sharpest
policies.
pencil in the drawer.
Listen, no, he's the sharpest
He's
pencil in the
brilliant.
drawer.
He's brilliant, but not in politics. Well, how can I say that?
You sound stupid too.
Yeah, I do.
Listen,
I'm an imbecile.
what you're I know what you're trying to say.
I don't want to hurt
He-
people's feelings.
He doesn't sugarcoat shit, is why people don't like him. Oh, he's an asshole. Here's a big thing for me, right? And I got to grab the microphone for this because I get fired up with this one. The fact that abortion is the root of all evil for the Democrats is really, really bothering to me. And I'm probably going to lose some subscribers for this but I really don't care. If abortion is such a big deal to you as a 18 to 26-year-old
Use
woman,
protection.
put a fucking condom on.
Watch your mouth.
We're getting flagged on this one for the Trump shit anyway. I don't care. Put a condom on. Make him put a condom on. You get on birth control or don't have sex, unprotected sex. There you go. Your problem solved.
Yeah, we don't have to vote for her because that's
Or if you know you're going out on a Tinder date and you're going to give up your snatch on the first date, go to the store, buy a Plan B in case that thing happens, and pop that thing in the morning for breakfast. Abortion
here's
shouldn't be the
something.
biggest issue.
Here's
The biggest issue
something.
should be getting out of these fucking wars and bringing our inflation down.
Here's my thing. It comes time where the decision has to be made. Do we go to war? Is that the person you want to make the decision to press that button?
Yeah, she couldn't even answer.
She can't take an interview.
She set up her own interview on CNN,
And blew it.
which is a Democrat TV station, and now they're roasting her because the actual headline said Kamala loses a debate with herself. Literally, they asked her, "What's one thing one mistake you've made in your life?"
No, in 4 years. What's one?
No, that was another question.
Oh.
This one was like in your life. They just wanted her to humanize a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, well, being a parent."
We all make mistakes.
Yeah,
You're a step parent.
She became a step parent when the kids were like 16 years old. Like, I mean, you don't know nothing about
And
parenting.
did you see the house she grew up in her middle class?
She's not black, by the way. I don't know if anybody knows that. I don't know if you guys know that Barack Obama's real name is Barry Soetoro. I don't know if you know that either. Shout out Candace O, because she's like the realest person, one of the realest podcasts you'll ever listen to. Speaking of podcasts, very excited for Trump and Joe Rogan today. Shout out Joe Rogan for always doing the people's work. See, like Joe Rogan, people love him, people hate him. He's got 16 million subscribers. Because, you got to play the devil's advocate every once in a while.
Listen, I'm trying to be nice, and
Listen,
I don't want to badmouth Heels Up. But
Listen,
this is
I
the
voted,
story.
I just want everyone to know, I voted for Obama twice.
So did I.
You know what I'm saying? So I haven't been a Republican my whole life, but, it started aligning with the way my life is starting to work out. That being a Republican worked out better for me. And then if you really look into the Democratic policies, they're shit. And if you keep Kamala in office, you pretty much might as well just let Joe Biden just die in the White House because the same thing's going to happen.
The best part is all these fact checks, everything you say online, they'll shut you right down if it has anything to do with Trump. But all the shit Kamala says and every Democrat says about Trump is okay to be posted.
That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
because you got the pedophiles. You got people, I don't even want to say that word. Let's say you have the elite who all have something to hide. That's the only reason they're coming to her back.
This Diddy
because
shit?
you can't possibly think that she did a good job in her 4 years.
That's another
You
thing. That's a whole other thing.
fact-check that,
No, here's a whole other
mother
thing. When I become president, I'm going to do this. 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 Bitch, you are the vice president right now. Everything you are saying you're going to do when you get into office, you got into office January 1st, 2020. You could have did it back then.
How about
she's
you
the
guys-
board. She's the one supposed to
How
control
about
the
you
border.
fact check this? Kamala Harris said, "I can't." What is one thing that you think you could have did better in your term?
In your 4 years.
Nothing
comes
really
to
comes to mind. That right there, ladies and gentlemen.
No, they asked her, what would you do differently? And she
Yeah,
goes,
right.
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay, whatever.
What?
However you slice the tomato. Here's the bottom line.
Tomato.
Let that be your guiding light. Because if you people think you can handle another 4 years of this,
You're rude awakening.
I
think
and
you're
all
already-
you women that are hating Trump, and all you people that hate Trump, we're not asking you to like the guy. I don't really give a shit if you like the guy. I don't care if you like me, but vote with your fucking brain.
Yeah.
Use your brain because it's very important. Listen, if you can handle, I can't handle 4 more years of this. I'm retired. And you know what? I don't like paying $7 for something. I went for a thing of donuts this morning at Dunkin' Donuts, $15
Yeah,
for
he
Dunkin'
went.
Donut holes. Are you kidding?
He went to Dunkin' Donuts with my daughters. It was like 50-something.
$49.80. That pissed me off. Listen, and fact check this, guys, you Democrats. Oh, inflation is only up 8%. Kamala Harris said that.
First of all, that was all bullshit. When they fact checked Trump and told him that he was wrong, it was re-fact checked and he was right.
Listen, all I know is I like $2 a gallon gas. I like $3 a gallon.
I like locked borders. I like men are men, women are women. I like that.
That is another thing.
I love.
She wants to pay for every man in jail that wants to become a woman.
That's black. That right there.
With my fucking tax money. Sorry, I'm cursing. I'm a little upset here. A little bit.
A little bit. You did go to the accountant this week.
I went to the accountant this week and I paid so much money that my butthole hurts.
He wanted to go back to the penis bar in Italy. That's
I
how
could
bad
not
it hurt.
believe how much I had to pay. And my money is not going to help the veterans and the American people. And also, all you people that are watching this, Trump said veterans are losers and suckers. Fact check that. Show me
bullshit.
that.
That's bullshit.
Show me the fucking video.
That's
Because
bullshit.
you're lying.
All of you.
Unless you want to use another one of your AI generated things.
Right? The one that made the Bieber song.
Yeah.
So, like I said.
I guess I got a little out of control over this.
Yeah, right. That's why I don't like bringing it up. But
Yeah,
today,
we shouldn't.
No, but today I wanted to let
Yeah.
loose today. I felt it. It was
I just can't believe the shit that people actually put online and believe the
Bro,
Kool-Aid
like, listen.
that they've been drinking.
like, bro, joy beats fear any day. Yeah, go tell Hamas that, you fucking idiot.
We're not going backwards.
We're gonna turn the page.
We're turning the page.
You've been there for 4 years. Turning the page is getting you out. Oh, her laugh killed.
Listen, all I want is this election to be over so I don't have to see her anymore.
Oh my gosh, she'll be
if
non-existent.
she gets elected, I'm going to Italy.
We're out
I'm
of here.
gonna- yeah.
I can't see this lady on TV for the next 4 years.
No,
and
I
if she
can't even-
loses, she's gone.
Listen,
no one's gonna
first
see
of
her
all,
no more.
the Democrats cannot allow him to win. They will do something. They're trying to kill the guy.
3 times. 2 actual attempts and 1 they caught before. Guy had like 1,000 rounds and like 20 were gone. Listen, man. And this guy's still doing rallies.
Isn't it funny that
He went from Arizona
Kamala
to
has
Nevada?
never even been attacked or even talked about? How
No.
is that? She's got 37 Secret Service.
She's got the bulk of it.
And here's another thing that you people can fact check.
This guy likes the word fact
Nancy
check.
Pelosi said, "We as Democrats, we do what we call a smear tactic. It's a smear tactic. What we do is we say things. We have the
gotta
news.
stop at the voice.
We have the news and the media." Talk about it and run it up, and then the people have to try and figure out. It's called the smear tactic.
To figure out what's real. What's
Look
not.
it up online.
All right. Well, speaking of Nancy Pelosi, he said something last night at the rally that she was a majority shareholder in this company.
Oh, she's got all the stocks, and she knows when to get in and when to get out.
She pulled every single share she had out of this company that folded the next day. And Trump said it at the rally last night. He goes, and supposedly she's immune from prosecution, but Martha Stewart wasn't.
Yeah.
He's saying, like, she did exactly what Martha Stewart did. She acted on
Inside
information.
right.
On inside information. And she put, but no.
And her husband, didn't he get like $1 billion in contracts?
I don't know.
Or hundreds of $1 million in contracts?
I don't follow Pelosi like that.
Listen, I'm just saying, man. Please, people, wake up. Take your head out of the sand.
Yeah, like,
you can hate the guy all
I get
you
it.
want.
I get it. He's
but you
hateable.
don't want another politician.
He's very
you need
hateable.
a businessman. Listen, I'm not saying he's not.
He's hateable for sure.
He
but
definitely has that factor because he's got the balls to say what nobody else will say.
exactly, because he can't be controlled. Is what I'm trying. I tell my wife.
He
this
has
all
no
the time.
filter. That's what I love about the guy. Listen, do I think
He don't drink. He's never drank. Never. I mean, he probably drank, but he says he's never. No, I think he said
No,
never
he said
drank,
never
never
drank.
smoked.
Never
None
drank,
of
never
that.
smoked.
The guy's clear-headed, man. Like, I
And then people say, "Oh, what about the pictures with Epstein? Oh, those couldn't be AI."
Well, no, I
only
mean-
the ones with Kamala in.
listen. At the end of the day, people have to remember that Everybody asked to take pictures with Trump. His whole fucking career.
Oprah Winfrey, every one of them. Now all of
Every
a
single-
sudden,
Yeah.
because he's going after that dark side and wants to expose the dark side, they all hate his guts.
That's why you got Mark Cuban out here saying, "Oh, come on." They must have some real dirt on Mark Cuban. I gotta tell you what.
And on Oprah.
Oprah, I could see her being just an over-the-top Democrat. I mean,
No. She's got a lot of dark sides, bro. And
I'm
it's
sure.
all going to come out.
it's all gonna come out.
I think even if Kamala Harris wins this and they fix it and win it, because there's no way there's 80 million people voting for a person they barely knew existed.
She got 0 votes as the Democratic nominee, and when they decided to pull Trump, who's the most controllable person on this list? She was at the very bottom.
All right, now we definitely lost a lot of viewers, but that's okay. As
Uh-huh.
long as I got my point across, and I want people to know this is listen, it's just my opinion. I can't prove anything.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough.
Nope.
I don't claim to be smart enough, but this is my opinion. I do as much research as humanly possible because I watch everything.
They ask.
Now,
Listen. Listen.
I watch every rally. I watch everything that's said.
I'm a
I
very-
don't do the research on the internet because that's just whatever they want you to think.
Yeah. So no, wait. What I was gonna say is I'm not like I don't know the word I'm looking for. Thick-headed or arrogant or naive, like whatever the case may be. If there was something that Kamala said that I agreed with, that I thought was like a good policy, you don't really know her policies because they asked her what her policies were, and she's like, "Oh, they're on my website. It's 80 pages. You're supposed to read 80 pages. And she can't just rattle a couple off for us."
Yeah, just give us a hint.
Yeah, just a little. Give us a little taste of what
How
you're
about
gonna
when
do.
they go to the colleges and ask all the girls with purple and green hair, "Hey, who you voting for?" "I'm not voting for the orange guy.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Kamala." Okay, well, what do you like? What's her what is one of the things you like about her? Well, first of all, she's a black woman, and well, what are her policies that you like?
They
Well,
all-
listen, I'm not doing this.
They
You
all-
people are ignorant, and
Yeah.
they go off on you,
It's-
or they'll
it's-
just scream.
Vivek was there.
Ah! Did you ever see the morons that do that?
Yeah, they did that last time Trump won.
Parents must be proud of them.
Yeah, listen, it's very simple.
Vivek.
I love Vivek. He
Me
brought
too,
brought
man.
Vivek up again. He goes, "This guy speaks so well. I seen him 2 years ago." I'm like, "Who the hell is that guy?" He goes, "He's gonna have a nice long career in the Republican Party." Yeah, it's basic. It's for me. It's basic. Turn down inflation. Lock the borders. Men are men, women are women. Keep men out of the women's bathroom, out of women's sports, all that shit. There should be no tampons in the men's room. Like, come on, dude.
Listen,
there was
you
a guy.
go in the
Listen, hold wait. I
bathroom
want
with my granddaughter in there, you're not coming out.
listen to this. There was a guy in California who brought his 8-year-old daughter into.
I seen that.
And I'm not going to reiterate the whole thing, but at the very end of it, he goes, all of you up there that are so cool with this. He goes, all you.
I want your wives.
He goes, all you women up there. He goes, I want all of you to let's go to the bathroom together. Grab your husbands. I want your husbands to watch me watch you go to the bathroom. If we're all going to be in the same bathrooms, I get to watch you go to the bathroom. We get to be in the same bathroom together. Let's see how your husbands feel about it. I wasn't even thinking about it on my wife's scale. You know what I mean? Because she's grown and she could take care of herself. I was thinking more of along the lines of my 5-year-old, my 10-year-old, my 15-year-old, like that. They're getting followed into a bathroom by an illegal immigrant. I know.
Not on my fucking watch. They ain't.
Thankfully, we don't have that immigrant problem.
Listen, I don't mind going to prison for the rest of my fucking life. You go in the bathroom and watch my granddaughter go to the bathroom, you will not see the outside of that bathroom. I promise you that.
Allegedly or hypothetically, or are you just going?
I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't really give a fuck anymore. They could say all what they want on fucking social media and everything, but I got to swallow that? Fuck you.
There we go.
Now this is it.
And he didn't even
you
have
better
his-
stop because I'm going to get Secret Service locking me the fuck up.
He didn't even get the espresso yet.
Could you imagine? I mean, I look at these men with fucking makeup. And listen, you want to do that? That's fine.
Keep it out of our schools.
Yeah.
Keep it out
and
of our
the
schools.
teachers that are gay, keep it out of the fucking school. Just because that's your life choice, don't make it somebody
Exactly.
else's. Let them grow up enough to where they can make their own decisions.
I seen a post that says, if your students know who you're voting for, you failed as a teacher.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
failed-
That's a perfect thing.
You failed as a teacher.
Yeah.
If your students know who you're voting for, you failed as a teacher because your views on political stuff should never be talked about in the classroom with students. They should not know who you're voting for, what side you're on, any of that.
We need the Pledge of Allegiance back in school. We need
God back in
God,
the
God got to be put back in.
God's got it. God was removed, and he needs to be back inserted into
If
it.
God was gay, he'd be in school.
Yeah, they would be preaching God if he was walking around in
Listen,
a
again,
fucking tutu.
I got family that's gay. I love them
We are
to
not
death.
homophobic at all. I don't even know why we're even talking about that. Why even got
Because
that? I love gay people. I don't care about
listen,
that.
My problem is
I just want somebody. I just want
bringing a transgender. My problem.
No,
I know.
he got Rob eating a sandwich. It looked
My
like he was
problem
doing-
is bringing
that-
transgenders into school and preaching to
That tripped me the fuck out,
5-year-olds.
Christian. My bad. Sorry to cut you off. That tripped me the fuck out. I looked at the screen. Rob's sitting there eating a sandwich. For those of you that haven't caught on yet, Rob's not here today. I don't know if anybody had just completely.
Show him the couch.
If it went over your head completely, Rob.
Where's the couch?
Rob is not here today, so we have some fill-in props for Rob. Oh, him eating the sandwich just
Oh
got me.
God, this episode should go in the sand.
Oh man! But you know what? To our loyal people that are subscribed, that love us, we love you back. Shout out to Yank. He can never find the camera. The guy with the light.
Quick, I'm gonna punch you.
Like I said, this episode's not coming out till Monday. We might be 2-0 by Monday. Who knows? Let's hope that we manifested us up. Wait, how many games by Monday?
Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened.
To win 2 in L.A. Woof.
Woof. Game 5, close it out. Go to the parade.
You know, I
There's no way
found
it's-
tickets for
there's no-
10 grand for 4 tickets.
There's no way they're sweeping.
But here's the reason I didn't buy them. They were in section 113,
Mom section.
row 120.
Row 1.
No, section 120, section
113.
113,
Row 27.
row 27.
Seats
Oh
3.
no, row 127. It was the first level above Legends.
Above Ledge. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Bro, the seats were really right by where Rizzo is.
For what? What game? For
5.
why didn't you pull the trigger on that?
Because it was 10 grand, and then the airfare's 3 grand, and then the hotel's 2 grand.
Well,
and-
we got to see how this plays out a little bit.
You know, I don't want to spend 20 grand on one game. And then if we lose, I'll hate myself. And I am the mush.
Yo, we say it all the time.
Everybody makes fun of me. Don't go to the games, Rob. Every time you go, they lose. So I'm not going.
Well, you did go to the Subway Series. They won. We did go to. Oh, can we pull up that?
I won 2.
Can we pull up that picture, please? This is what I'm trying to feel. This is what I'm trying to feel.
2009, baby.
That-
Game 6 after Hideki Matsui hit the home run.
Listen, this right here, shout out my boy John Rubin. He's living the life out in Costa Rica. Hope all is well, my brother. Pura Vida. This was the most amazing feeling to have all of us there. We were
My daughter
crying.
Bianca was the only one that didn't make
My
it.
sister was the
She was in school.
and then turns around and moves to New York, and she's the only one up there, and we're all down here.
And she got to go to the games.
So we were literally in by the
I
way,
cried.
but we were all crying. That's what I was just about to say. We were all in tears crying. It was the greatest thing ever. I'm actually, that guy right there that you see right there, me? That's a fugitive right there in that picture. Look how much better you look, by the way, now than that. That's 14 years old. I think you look better now than you did
Yeah, I was
then.
gonna say you look older there than you do here.
I know. He does look older in that picture than you do now.
Well, that's because I started deducting a year.
What, every year you start taking money?
Yeah, I was 53 there, and I just keep it down 28 years old.
Fucking idiot. But yes, that was the World Series.
2009.
2009, 27th victory, Game 6. That was.
And me and my brother-in-law Alex were at game 6 or 7.
You went
when
to
they
a
won.
couple for Subway.
The one where, what's his name, rode on the horse. Wade Boggs jumped on the horse. Me and Alex were there. Me and my brother-in-law.
That was the
game.
Subway.
Yeah.
That was the Subway one.
No.
sure?
I don't think so. I think it was 98.
That was Subway was 2000, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't Subway. I didn't go to the Subway.
You did go to the Subway Series.
But I didn't go to the clinch game.
No, I didn't think you went to the one where they
I've
won
been
it.
to 2 clinching World Series games.
So you're not the mush.
No.
Maybe you maybe you like Eli Manning. You come alive in the big show.
Yeah, but you know what? What if I am? I don't want to.
You
I
don't-
don't
you
want
don't-
to hurt my team.
You don't
I
want to
can't hurt my team.
You
I
don't-
won't do it, Daddy.
you don't want to spend 20,000 to find out you're the mush.
No. No. Listen, I could put that money towards a trip to Italy.
Going back again?
I want to take my family.
What, when we move out of here, just when
No,
they bring
no,
the
no,
election?
no. I want to rent an Airbnb. My accountant, Louis Andrews in Coral Springs.
Oh,
If
they
you need
are-
an accountant, Louis Andrews, Coral Springs, Florida. Sample Road, the best in town.
He really is the best accountant. in
He is
entire
the
world.
greatest accountant.
Louis Andrews, Coral Springs.
Everybody I know and every family member all use him.
Yeah.
Because he is the bomb.
That's where I met Lord Stanley Cup at his office.
Anyway, Lewis has connections there.
I know.
Every year he goes for a month. He takes his
The whole office to the
for
Amalfi
2
Coast.
weeks. Takes him to the Amalfi Coast.
Jerry was telling me, she goes, yep, and I was like, and to think, I got friends that have been in, I'm not saying no names, but I've had friends that are at companies for 20 years, and they get a $100 gift card for dinner. 20 years, they get a barbecue grill. Like 20 years of loyalty, and that's what you're giving people. We used to give out cash every Christmas to all the guys. Like that's
Cash for jewelry.
for jewelry for the guys that like our
Family,
core guys, like our core drivers, guys that were there from the beginning.
No, changes, even changes.
Yeah, it changes. Like Lewis was one of them. Shout out Lewis. But that just
Steve, we got to bring Steve K back on.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
He's got
Shady,
a
and
he's got a
we'll
new
bring
girl.
Arthur. Yeah, he's got a whole new story.
He's got a whole new life we got to talk about.
Bro, every time he bowls, he's bowling 750 series.
Yeah, he must be really living the dream. He's
bowling like a
in
maniac.
Vegas and Lambos. We gotta get Steve. We need to get Shady and Hebrew Hummingbird back on. And he could tell us some of the stories from Italy that he forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Harden's got a pretty good memory, but then he has no sense of direction. How many times do you get
how's
lost
he
in
gonna get
Italy?
here?
We're gonna have to pick him up. He's gonna have to follow us.
We'll just Uber him here.
All right, I'm fucking starving. You ready to get out of here?
Are we done here?
We could be done. How
Wait, we didn't even introduce our friends.
That's Casper. And this is
The
Bones.
real Casper, not Casper the tattoo artist.
Shout out Casper.
He's
the
got bigger arms than Casper the tattoo artist.
Shout out Casper at Funhouse Tattoos. Love you, brother. I think he's in Vegas right now at a softball tournament.
That's my boy. All he does is his softball.
It's my dog Bones over here. You know, he's over here just chilling.
Yeah, show Bones, bro.
He's not really standing up.
There's Bones.
He's about to nod out. There he goes.
Goddamn Xanax.
He must be Hispanic attacks. All right, so we're done here. I need to eat something, and we gotta clean up all this mess.
Rob, do you have anything you want to say before we go?
Rob, you all right?
Rob, anything? No?
No,
Okay,
he's
yawning,
tired. He's ready to
yawning.
go.
Yeah.
As always, we love you guys. God bless. May the world correct itself if in some way, shape, or form for all of
And
us.
once again, I apologize if I offended you.
We
but
apologize in advance. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
just
know,
kidding.
this is who I am. This is who we stand for, and we stand our ground.
We stand for the country.
Yeah,
We
I
stand
just
for the
stand
United
for
States of
health,
America.
happiness,
Do you see
yeah.
this hat?
Freedom.
It doesn't say Trump right here. It says "Make America Great Again."
That's
all
all
the
I
people
want.
that hate on. We're gonna. The best with Joe Biden. We're gonna stop MAGA. We're gonna stop MAGA. This is what Trump said in the rally last night. He goes, I had to send a note like, Joe, you know MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. You're going around saying, I'm going to stop making America great again. He goes, well, he did it. So that's what happened. But as always, we appreciate you guys. Click like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And God
Wait,
bless.
we got to do a couple of.
No, just this one.
Oh.
Shout out 631 Vodka, your go-to vodka, Spirit of the Hamptons. These are
DJ and Frank.
real Trump people up there in the Hamptons.
Oh yeah,
They're going,
yeah.
They're going hard for 4-5 to turn 4-7.
Oh, yeah.
We're this side. But again, we love y'all and God bless. Peace.